Hi guys, Luton here, and today I'm looking at Total War Arena. This is an upcoming game from Creative Assembly. It's free to play. It's very much in a similar genre style as War Thunder, World of Tanks, Warships, all these kind of things. Any of you that have played those games will be very familiar with the sort of upgrading of units format and the way in which you can swap between your overall command and then your sub-units, the way you play them out, the way that you sort of design your combat. Similarly to those games, you play a unit amount within a larger force. So it's not like normal Total War where it's like one-on-one combat multiplayer, maybe two-on-two. You know, this is more of the style where basically you have control of 3 units. So you have your kind of command unit and then 2 other units, and using those you create part of a larger force and have to defend or attack and complete objectives and so on. Let's deal with the, let's grab the bull by the horns. Obviously this is a free-to-play game. Like those games, there are some paid functionality. There are the microtransactions, and I discussed this throughout the gameplay today. We discuss around that a little, me and Flame, and I have sort of come to many conclusions about these kind of style games. You can get a hell of a lot of enjoyment out of free-to-play games, and if you don't, and you don't want to pay for them, then you just don't. It's just one of those things, really. These games exist, and they're going to continue to exist because they are a format which seems to work for a lot of people. Some people like that, in that they can get into a game, they can play it for a reasonable amount of time, they can see whether they really like it before they have to start investing. And I think so long as you control yourself in terms of your spending with this kind of free-to-play games, it's all good. What is the difficult thing is, does the game force you into spending in a way that is unfair or that is detrimental to the overall style of the game? That is the key question. Now, right now with this game, it's very enjoyable. It plays out. It's got some questions to answer. It's got some things that it can improve upon. But right now, I think it's pretty solid. And, me and Flame discuss, and a few people have said that more than anything else, this game enables people to get in and play a style of game which they maybe have not. And in that sense, it can then sort of springboard you onto wanting to purchase and get into the Total War series at large, and I think that that is a positive thing. So we're going to get into the gameplay right now. Rather than just showcase for you one solid win or highlights or anything like this of epic moments, I've done what I always do with these things that I think is the most helpful, things that are going to actually allow you guys to see how these games play out. So what I've got is 3 whole rounds for you. I was debating whether 3 whole rounds was a little bit too much, but actually I think that each round plays out very differently. We have 2 losses and 1 win, and I thought this was a really good way of showcasing to you guys the different kind of encounters you may experience, and it's going to enable you to form a better opinion overall by looking at this. What can the game do? We discuss it throughout all the way. I'm going to timestamp down below in the notes each round, so if you want to jump forward you can do, and then please leave your comments down below about what you think about this game, the positives, the pros, the cons, the negatives, whatever. Throw it down there, discuss, and they're going to want to see that feedback. They're going to know what people think about this game, so drop it down below. Expect some more from this on me, guys, and some more Total War stuff coming up. I'm still very excited about Total War Warhammer, which is obviously on the way, and me and Flame have been playing some good Total War games as well. Flame continuing to just kick my ass all over the place, but I'm hoping that one day I can beat him, so we'll see how we go with that. Anyway, enjoy this today, guys. Thanks for your feedback as always, and I'll see you next time for some more Total War and Total War Arena as well. Right, here we go. Yeah. Oh, it's this one. Okay, let's take the south side. So I'm going to go 2, or I'm going to go 4. You go 2.
Right.
Yeah, and then we'll push through there. Take our little draw. So we'll go this way. Trouble is, we can get so much issues around this tower and stuff. I think we really need to try and just go full speed, like up to about here, and try and lock that. But I don't know whether that's going to be possible.
The only concern is if they come around.
Yeah, exactly,
like
exactly. Yeah, I know, right? So I'm wondering...
What we could do is have one person go up, the other person hold.
I was just about to say that, yeah. I think that's going to be a good thing. So you're in front, right? You push through this way, and I'll go around here and hold the line here, yeah? And then you
Okay, it might be a little optimistic to assume you can get that far up. You might have to come back here.
Well, it depends what we want to do. Do we want to try and hold, or we want to try and push? Because last time we sort of held.
Well, we can push on one side, hold on the other. I'm just saying that when they, they're going to have somebody that comes this way as well. So it's you're probably going to meet them in the middle.
My concern though as well is that we end up kind of getting every time we start, I do this. My concern as well is going to be that if we get kind of cut off, because that has happened. Like I remember when we played previously, something that definitely happened because it's so far up on this hill. something that happened previously was that actually it was on this map, but we were coming from the other side. You know, we did the holding the line, and I got kind of cut off from you, and then there was just too much to deal with, you know. But let's see what happens.
Well, you can adjust the camera on this hill by moving your, by holding down the middle mouse button. Makes it a little easier to see, I find.
Yeah. Holding it down? I mean,
by holding it and then moving the mouse.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you can. Okay. Right. Let's see what action we get. Really, you need to come like to be successful. You really need to come right over this hill. It's a hell of a slog to get up here.
Yes, Commander.
I have a feeling I'm going to run head onto them. If I can, it's going to be very beneficial for me to get my archers up on top of the hill here. I don't know whether that's going to be feasible.
We have drawn first blood. Press the advantage.
Oh, yeah, you've got contact.
Yep.
I have a feeling I'm going to get contact any second now when I get up on this hill.
Melee troops awaiting orders. Follow me.
Right, let's get my archers. Come on, archers, you should be fucking moving already.
There's a lot of them down here.
Do you need help? Oh, you got 4 units.
Maybe.
Yeah, okay. It's going to be a bit of a wait, though, for me to get round here. We've got quite a few units up here. I'm going to just keep on pushing. I don't think we've got any real major contact up here, so I'm going to keep coming around. I don't think I can actually shoot down on your guys there. But I'll tell you what, I'm going to bring my archers round behind you.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah. Oh crap, we are getting... Come on, push, push, push. I'm trying to get down to you, but we've started having archers from the hill. Hopefully, yeah. A friendly player is engaging them. I'm trying to come down to you as soon as possible. Come on, archers, get to flame as quick as possible. I'm coming around behind. Oh, I'm getting hit really heavily by archers over here. They've got like a lot of archers, but now I'm getting into the...
they got catapults.
Oh crap. I'm coming around behind, dude, so any minute now we're going to come around here. Their archers are getting distracted from all the swordsmen that are coming. They've definitely seen me, though. Oh shit, are you losing?
Yeah.
Oh crap.
Losing pretty badly.
I'm trying my best to get round here. Shit, I'm gonna have to retreat in a minute. Yep. Oh,
yeah, fall back.
Run. I might have been too late. Come on, get away.
Yeah, my guys are dead.
They're chasing me, but we are coming back around.
Orders understood. By your command.
I don't think I can hold. Oh, he's got some units coming as well.
Ready for orders. On me, as you command. On me.
Come on, archers, get away. Oh, my archers got away clean. And there's a crap ton more archers coming up. I'm hoping we might be able to actually... I'm coming back now. Whoa, what happened to all their units?
They're hidden now, we can't see them.
Oh, have they gone into the forest?
Yeah, they're in the forest. Oh, watch your archers.
Shit. It's too late. I didn't realise that... I'm not going to be able to get them away now. I didn't realise that they carried on coming round. My archers are a lot more lightweight than their swords though, so maybe we can get away. I don't think so though, I think they're going to just keep kamikazing into me. I'm going to... My archers are still running, I'm going to bring my guys back around and I'm going to...
around.
What?
They turned around, the guys following your archers. They went into the forest here.
Yeah, okay, well, that's fine. It doesn't matter now because all I want to do is regroup my guys.
Ready for orders.
Looks like our allies are attacking their base.
Yeah.
don't think it's going to go so well.
No, it seems a bit of a unwise choice. Yeah, they've got a very, very strong defense set up here at the base. Most of our units still are very, very far away as well. We have a, by comparison, incredibly lightweight defense.
Yeah.
But maybe if I send my guys down, I might be able to get around behind them because they're very heavily defended on one side of their base right now.
Okay. You're going to be exposed to the catapults the whole time.
Yeah, I know, that's the thing. Have you lost all your units?
Yep. I can still watch them.
The only thing that might be helpful is for me to get up on this hill over here, but I have a feeling they actually have quite a lot of units over there, so... But I'll try nonetheless. I think actually this team outclass us greatly. But you see, this is really the issue for me with... This is one issue for me with the game, is that it can be quite imbalanced in terms of unit makeup. I mean... When you look, and I don't really know, and this was always an issue for me with like War Thunder and World of Tanks as well, is that you can get good games. Okay, these guys need to chill out. You can get good games, but it really depends on the makeup of the people you're playing, and if the other players just have a lot more advanced stuff than you, yeah, like, I'm not going to be able to take on all this. I mean, I feel like the battle is kind of lost at this point. We're about half of the units down.
Yes, Commander! By your command!
It's kind of like, what can you really do? And that's one difference with me, for me, with this game compared to,
Our base has been captured! Quick!
yeah, our base is being captured, we're screwed. This is the issue with this game compared to, like, say, Total War. With Total War, you can really balance up the teams, as we have done, you know. You make sure that both sides are balanced in terms of the units they have. But with this, the units can be really, really, really imbalanced, and that is a huge issue for me, because this game has like a huge potential to be very tactical, but because the unit balance can be so mismatched, it makes it incredibly hard to think, like, so like right now it's like, what could we really have done to capture their base? Nothing really, because they've got so much more power than we have.
I think a lot of it also had to do with the fact that we did have people of the same rank, but they didn't move up. They sat at the base with ranged units, so their highly ranked guys tore apart our lowly ranked guys, and then, you know, it's just another massacre waiting for our high ranked guys because they're outnumbered now.
Yeah, this is true.
Just look at all these level 3 archers and ballistas. They didn't do anything at all while we were up there.
Yeah, they're all still back here at base. See, right here we've got these rank 3 ballistas, all these rank 3 archers, guys. More ballistas and stuff. And it's like, yeah, if even if like 2 or 3 of those had come with you to support you when you attacked, we would have had a much, you know, better chance of doing something.
The base didn't need, you know, that heavy defense that early in the game.
No, it's true. Yeah, I mean, they could have brought it halfway and seen what was happening. I was vaguely hoping that my guys are sort of hidden up here on the hill. Now, we're losing really heavily, but I'm waiting to see whether they have started to move out, because they had archers up on the hill that are not here now, and I wonder, I mean, theoretically they shouldn't be able to see me, right? And, like, you know, I can't see them, so I'm pretty sure they can't see me. So I'm wondering if they will send everything they have. I mean, they've got a lot of units right now attacking our base, and I'm wondering if they've sent a lot of their... I didn't see any siege stuff though, so it makes me feel like they've actually kept that probably at base. But I mean, we don't have much time left, do we, really? They've 19%.
Unless our guys pull off some miraculous defense.
Well, they've captured our base like 20% right now.
Yeah, our guys didn't even notice them inside the base. They're so busy kiting all these swords.
Yeah. So I'm wondering whether to send my guys in or stay up here holding. I was hoping that the enemy team might be arrogant enough to essentially abandon the base and just come for the slaughter, and then whilst they have left, run in and capture it. someone's just saying well played, it's like, not really.
Well, you might have to try for it anyway at some point.
Yeah.
Maybe give it another minute or so.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to move them down the hill a little bit here. Yeah, we've only got 4 minutes remaining. Oh, there we go. Just dropped to 1%.
Yeah, our base defense is collapsing. I'll probably have to get in there very soon.
Yeah, I'm sending them down the hill. I think the chances...
It looks like the archers have shown up.
Yeah.
So.
I think the chances of me really being able to do anything are slim to nil, but never mind. We'll do the best that we can. They'll probably send something up here to slaughter me. I've got some visuals on their base. I don't see anything right now. I see very little.
Our base has been captured! Quick! To its defense!
It would be hilarious. How long does it take to cap a base if there's no enemies in it?
About as long as it's taking them to cap ours, because we don't have anybody contesting.
I'm very curious to see whether it would be absolutely hilarity if they still had nothing here. That would be very funny. But I think I see a unit there. There seems to be one guy wandering around.
Well, we also don't have anybody contesting our own base, so they'll just cap it before you do.
Yeah, this is true.
As you command!
Let's try and set up some sort of defense here.
At the double! Melee troops awaiting orders!
Yeah, they're capping so much faster now, look. Still, at least I managed to get the cap at all.
Yeah,
if I move my
try.
I think if I move my archers in.
Missiles awaiting targets!
If only our guys had held, I should have got in there a little bit sooner, but I didn't really know how many more they'd sent across. It's too late. Still, I got it to 50%. If only I'd gone in a little bit sooner, but I was waiting to sort of see whether they really had pushed out further, and they had so many units in there defending before. I really didn't want to throw all my guys in and just have them slaughtered. Because if they die, they don't get any XP either, right?
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, they get some XP.
Yeah, but it's
just
a lot less.
Yeah.
Yeah, still, interesting one. Oh, let's play one more.
Huh? Make sure you replenish your units.
Yep.
I'll maybe put that on automatic.
No, well I did put it on automatic, but yeah, I mean, if I put it on automatic it should just do, but there is a button here that says replenish all for 94 silver, so let's do that. Right, let's just play again, I guess. Still though, despite that being a loss, I felt like it was a better loss than some of the other ones that we've had.
Oh yeah. And it still seems to have been really balanced in terms of the units compared to some of the stuff I was doing before, where it was like my tier 4 guys are going up against tier 8.
Yes.
You know, enemy units, which was
yes,
just
that's true. I mean, to be fair, like the round we played before this one, my tier 1 beat those tier 2 guys quite easily, which I was astonished by. So maybe the gap between the units isn't that much, but it was more, I think, that in the beginning they definitely had more presence out there than we did. And this does seem to be an issue so far that I play with, that sometimes it really depends on just how well your team is willing to push. But I still maintain that this is the issue with having limited amounts of people being able to kind of group up, because if you really wanted to have, like, I can imagine this being very exciting if you could create a full, like, 10-person game, because you could really have some epic battles where two teams are going. The only thing I suppose is that if you did that, public games would essentially be, you know, rolled over so hard, because you know, it'd be almost impossible to, unless you had a similar thing. But nonetheless, it's like, if you're going to have an army and you're going to have people commanding it, that's what you want to do, right? And if you want to make
it very hard for them to match make that too.
Yeah, that's very true as well. It would be difficult. But I mean, that's really where it kind of lies for me. Like, that's what I would want to see if you're going to do a game like this, where you have that sort of multiplayer aspect and that kind of, the idea of having, okay, so each person only has 3 units, so you have a specific role to play. I think, you know, as well, that's what was happening in that last round, was they sit back in the base, but they didn't perceive that obviously as them doing nothing. They're thinking, well, I'm playing my role as a defender, which is fair enough.
Right.
But the problem is, if we go out and we're a bit outmatched, because I think at the beginning you were taking fire from artillery, right, on that hill?
I was, yeah.
So they had obviously moved that artillery out there to deal with you, and then once you had been destroyed completely and ran away, they just brought that artillery back to their base to defend. Well, our guys didn't do that. They didn't come up to that middle ground forest, because if they did, they could have helped you engage, or they could have engaged the artillery. They just waited at base. But the problem was that because the enemy team had so much more support, we got wiped out, and then it was just really a matter of time before they were going to be wiped out. But you know, as well, that's always the way with these kind of things, right? It's kind of like rock, paper, scissors, a bit.
It is a bit, yeah. That said, though, the most powerful thing in this game to me seems to just be flanking.
Yeah.
Like, I think the reason you were able to beat those higher tier units earlier on was because you flanked them, and you actually did a lot of damage to them because of that.
Yeah, that's true. Well, no, because no, they came out of the forest. Remember? You maybe didn't see that. Like, I was holding back, and what happened was he had actually managed to get some guys in the forest to the right of us. You know, like when we came up on that path, and then. So all of a sudden, those units came out of the forest, and I was like, Jesus, I'm screwed. Like, I'm not going to be able to defeat those guys. But I managed to. I didn't even use my archers to volley them on top of the combat, because you end up just getting loads of casualties. So I managed to beat...
Dali was there too, right?
Yeah, he was. That was another reason why I didn't want to. So anyway, we were fighting it out. I beat them somehow. And then after that... Then I got those guys who were flanking, because they were sort of coming across to attack you, and I went into them, and that's when I really kind of brutalized those guys. And then it was just the spear throwers and the archers remaining, and kind of kicked their ass. So, well, let's see. Oh, do you know what's funny? I think we are. Oh look, Salvador Dali's back. I think we are on the team. But there's a lot of people on the other side who were just on our side, so that'll be interesting to see how they perform now. Still, this is only a closed alpha, so it's got quite a long way to go in terms of development, and a long way to go in terms of balancing and things like that. I mean, still fundamentally, I'm like cool with this game. Like, I like it and I do enjoy it, and I think there's a lot that's good about it. But I also think there's a fair amount of work needs doing in looking at just having like balanced, enjoyable games, which I guess is really, you know, the core of any of these kind of things. Let's just do the same as before. I'm going to take... Are you 9? Oh, somebody.
I got 4.
Okay, I'll take 6 then. I'll take the low road this time. So I'm going to come to like... I don't know, where do I want to get to? Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to come to like here. Sorry. I'm going to come to like here. There you go! Got the cock and balls. Every time. This is the amazing strategic plan. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here, Flame, and I want you to go there, and then maybe what we can do is like if I come around here to you, right, and then we can sort of hold the line across the fields and then maybe attack through that way. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Right.
That's, you see, all the time when you know, you see these things on the map. I told you we interpreted it wrong. It's actually just battle tactics. So that's really what's happening. So yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll go here, here, and then push in on the line. Right, turning off my thing. Right, let's go. Right, I've got to get to the... Right, I'm going to the left ball. You go to the right ball.
Okay. So reversed from last time.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, but the difference is I'm not going to go into that grass. I'm going to hold the line just behind, and then we'll see what happens there. And then if they push forward to you... Yeah, so if you come up to like maybe here, right? See that line? Get up maybe to sort of just this box, and then see if they push through, and then if they do, I'll come around and get on the back.
Okay.
Do you know what? We haven't used that very much for drawing live in game, but I really love it as a feature. It's epic.
It is handy, yeah. You can do it in the previous, I think, 1 or 2 Total War games as well.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really good. I am going to stand my guys in the grass, but just on this... Hey, oh, it's... Okay, I was like, where are my guys going? I was like, oh no, it's actually the other players. Right, see, this guy's going forward crazy. Apparently he's got real full-on archers, apparently, because he's going like kamikaze with his archers, which is a slight worry. Yeah, I did think that they wouldn't be visible in this grass, you know. There's the archers going in. Right, we'll see what happens. Do you know what I would do as well? I would just maybe have your second unit just come in like here a little bit, because they really attacked me from there last time. But I don't know if they're even... Okay, look, we've got some swordsmen coming up.
Some swords.
Yep. Okay, look, I'm going to bring up my archers and stuff into this grass here. And I can start, before you start fighting, I can volley them a bit.
Right.
I've got my other hoplites in front to cover.
Yes, Commander! At the double! Missile infantry ready!
Oh yeah, Dali's with us. Oh, these guys are screwed. They haven't got a hope. The rest of the there seems to be quite a lot of fighting going on down the middle.
Melee infantry at your command! Missiles ready and waiting! At speed! Orders understood!
Fire. That's right, bitches. They're charging, dude. Oh, look at this. They've got a lot more than we thought.
Yeah, they do have a lot.
It's okay.
Some are moving into the forest.
Yeah, don't worry. Yeah, see, that's why I said it's really important to get in that forest. Dude, they're throwing everything in, which is a stupid mistake. They've just sent a load into the forest right here. You're going nowhere, my son. These swordsmen are getting in here.
Follow me! Melee troops awaiting orders.
Oh, these guys are kind of kicking my ass. Dude, you're getting screwed.
I know, yeah.
I'm sending mine round behind. My swordsmen are... My hoplites on the hero are sort of losing, unfortunately. Yeah, they're actually losing this despite our good tactics.
They had a lot of guys.
Yeah, that's the problem. I think it might be time to retreat, actually. But to where? I think I'm going to have to regroup with these guys down here. I think there's not much else I can do at this point. My hoplite unit has been... Oh, dude, they're sending the other 3 units into my... Yeah, this is a loss. Shit. They had way more units than we anticipated there. We do need some reinforcements. I'm wondering if anybody's going to notice that. I'm going to try and push up with these others here and get some reinforcements. Come on, let's go. Have you got anything left?
I have 1 unit which is being chased down.
Yeah,
so.
let's do that. If I'm lucky, I might be able to reach these the friendlies are taking very heavy casualties.
As you command.
My hope of regrouping with these other players has been really lost. Bollocks to it. Fine.
Orders understood. Orders understood. At the double. We're capturing the enemy base.
Yeah, my guys are dead.
Yeah, mine are going to be dead soon as well. There's nothing I can do about it at this point.
Yes, Commander. Take aim. Focus your
Come on, guys, come on.
on me.
There's a load of hoplites.
Follow me.
Yes.
By your command. Orders understood. At the double. At speed.
Well, this has been quite brutal, but come on, guys. Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus. The artillery range is insane. Like,
I know, I agree.
it's really, really, really far.
It's very, very powerful too. A few shots can tear apart a unit.
I just got hit one time and I lost about at least a third of my units at least.
Yeah.
I want revenge on these bastards. Oh, my guys are screwed. I'm sandwiched between 2 units and getting hit by archers as well. I'm totally fucked. Alright, that was unfortunate. What's your breakdown of that one, Flame?
I think they just had a lot more troops than we were anticipating. And because, at least where I was fighting, the reason I lost that was because I assumed that they'd thrown in all their troops, and so I went to flank them, and then it turned out they had another 3 behind that, which just came in and flanked my flanking maneuver.
I really didn't anticipate they were going to have that many. Like, they sent, I would say, about half their units this way, all in one huge group. They seemed to push through us pretty quick as well. That was the only thing that kind of, I don't know. Do you know what I mean? Like, they managed to sort of break through those lines and kind of get into everybody. Well, that's what it felt like anyway.
They were different troops than we've been fighting previously. Those were Roman troops as opposed to the Greek ones, and the Roman ones are a bit more offensive in nature.
Our base has been captured. Quick!
Well, they had a lot of swords as well, right?
Right, yeah.
As opposed to our hoplites, which are a different type of unit. But I mean, are they fundamentally like different in terms of swords versus the hoplites as well?
I'm not sure how they match up in this game. Traditionally in the Total War games, spearmen are better at sort of defending, whereas the swordsmen are better at attacking.
Yeah.
And as such, swordsmen will do much better at a flanking maneuver than the spearmen.
Well, that's why I was thinking if we just had our guys, my hope was to just hold the line with the spear guys and you kind of grind them down, and I had a pretty good position there to sort of, I had my 2 spear guys versus 1 unit, but the 1 unit just seemed to wreck me, so it was kind of like, okay.
I was surprised by how effective their tier 2 guys were against my tier 3 ones.
Yeah, I'm a bit unsure of some of the balances so far with this.
It could be that they had researched all the available equipment and stuff for those tier 2 guys.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it depends. How much have you researched with your tier 3s, though?
Nothing. And I do know that in, I think World of Tanks and War Thunder, or World of Warships rather, and War Thunder, sometimes when you unlock a new unit, it's actually worse than your previous unit until you've unlocked things for it.
Oh, Jesus. This guy running around with his 3 archer units is really just like, you know, he's just like delaying the inevitable, right? Yeah, that's true. So, well, if you've got the points, let's unlock that for the next game and then see if there's a difference, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we were talking before about this being like an introduction to Total War. I mean, it is very much that, isn't it? It's like when you look at like the unit animations and the overall. I mean, okay, as well. Like, let's be real. It's like alpha, so it's early, but you know, it is a sort of simplified and it is free, right? So
it is free. It's
going to be a free game. So it is a very simplified version of Total War. And I think, like we were talking about earlier, Fuse had not played Total War before this game, right?
He had played Rome 2 very briefly and had been sort of overwhelmed by how much there was going on in it and just put it down.
There was too much to take in.
Right.
But then from playing this, got more of a feel for what it's actually like and ended up buying Attila.
Right.
Yeah. See, I think that's very much, it's going to be like a gateway Total War, very much like marijuana being a gateway drug. By the way, marijuana is not a gateway drug, but like, it's like that. So I can imagine a lot of people doing that, sort of, because it's free, you know, you got really nothing to lose by playing it. And I think the only thing for me, and I think the obvious thing for a lot of people, is going to be like War Thunder, like World of Tanks, like all these kind of free-to-play sort of military games. Can you, because you know, the fact of unlocking stuff, you know, to pay, it's always going to be an issue of, can you enjoy the game without having to pay to unlock stuff? The traditional model for all free-to-play games is that they have to make it unenjoyable enough for you to want to purchase stuff in order to make that angle viable. Because if it wasn't, you know, if it was just really enjoyable, then you wouldn't ever pay to unlock stuff. And the whole purpose of a free-to-play game is to pay to unlock stuff. So that always is a bit of a question mark. Although I have to say, so far, you know, obviously this is only in the alpha, so it's not even like got all that stuff in place yet. But currently, you know, I feel quite happy with it. Similarly, I will say that like War Thunder, I have never purchased anything in War Thunder, and I've had a lot of enjoyment from that game. So I don't think it's always... In fact, actually, you know, I own quite a few free-to-play games, but I've never strictly felt the need to actually purchase anything there. I think you can get enough out of it. It just depends. I think the issue tends to happen when you get kind of like really sucked into a game and then you end up doing it. But then, also, to be fair, what is wrong with that? You know? We look at like PlanetSide and stuff like that, you know, there's other games that are big which do that kind of model. I don't think there's anything fundamentally wrong with free-to-play games charging for stuff anyway. I mean, it's like, the issue tends to be the balance of it. And that's always the big question mark, is like, in it being a free-to-play game, is it restricting you so much that it really ends up, you know, you can't enjoy yourself without purchasing stuff? I remember there was a game, I think it was like, what's it called? It's like Big Hunter or something like this, or Hunter. I can't remember what it. Do you know one? Maybe. It's like,
I'm guessing it was a hunting game.
It's like a hunting game on Steam, but I think it used to be an arcade game. I think. I can't remember. It's like Big Shot or Buckshot or something. I can't remember.
Big Game Hunter or something. Like
yeah,
that?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, but I remember that's like a free game. I think whatever the game is like a free game, and it seems really cool. But you get into it, and like everything has to be paid for, and you just kind of feel like, why the Christ, like, other than like basic stuff, you know? And it's kind of like, at that point you think, why the hell even make it free to play? You may as well just charge people for the game. And that's my only issue with free to play models sometimes. But I think it can be good in that, and like we were saying, this I think particularly, I think a lot of people might look at Total War as a game and think, is that a game that I would enjoy? Is that something that I would really like to play? And this, I think, will give you enough of an experience. Like, you could play this game for a week, a few weeks, really get an idea of it, and then you might, you know, you'd have enough of an experience to know whether buying Total War would be right for you. And I think because Total War is very much it's a very specific type of game, and I think, you know, it's not for everybody. So I think in this, yeah, it would definitely do that. It would open people up a little bit and allow them to see things they hadn't before. Right, let's repair my destroyed units. And I think a lot of people don't go for the cities, it has to be said. I think people like the fighting out in the plains. Maybe if we're lucky, we can kind of push through, have a bit of a fight, and get to their base this time. Let's try that. So this time, we've been doing like the whole kind of let's hold the line. Right, let's go for like 2 and 1, or 12 and 2. I'll get on 2. So whichever you want, 12. Did you get on 12?
I am.
Yep. So what shall we do? Let's see. So obviously that's their base. Should we... What's going to be the plan here?
The only worry for me is that if we advance along this way, they can just come around like that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of...
Well,
we're sort of dependent upon other people coming to support us in here because there's so many different streets.
Okay, here's what we're going to do then. Come down to like here, and I'll come over to here, and then we'll just see what the rest of our team do. And then if they sort of come through like this way or something, then we can keep pushing. And if not, well, we'll just have to group up. But I'm thinking we come up this way or this way. Well, maybe we can go for a real heavy flank and just go straight into their base. Just send all of our guys. Maybe if they have not very much, we'll get lucky.
Capture the enemy base,
So let's just go
kill
straight
all
down.
enemy forces.
Every time.
At your service.
So let's just move down
As you
here.
command.
By your command.
Melee troops awaiting orders.
Yep, this guy's coming with us. Look, Yolk is coming with us.
I'm actually going to leave one guy to watch this street.
Fine shot.
That looks like Ethel's coming in along that line.
Yeah. That's really good.
Good.
Okay, in that case, let's start sort of pushing forward to this area here.
Missile infantry ready.
I'm going to flank all the way around the Colosseum on the west side.
Right.
But I'm going to send one of my units up to yours. Through the centre here, because you've got more roads to come out. Yeah, here we go, contact. Right, you stay on that. I'm going to send my guys up to the right of you on those buildings there to hold the line. Okay. Ethel's coming in. So I'm just going to make sure that these guys can't flank you, or do you want me to bring straight to you?
May as well push around, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Ethel's coming in from that side though, so I'm going to come up behind you so that if you want to pull back you can. Yeah, like you need help, yeah. I'm attacking those guys, I'm attacking them. Oh, he's seen me, he's coming for me. Yeah, you've got your extras as well? Okay, good. I'm going to come around in a minute. Oh, dude, it was just as well that I did... Shit.
Orders understood. Yes, Commander.
Christ. Okay, it was just as well... York is coming to help me. It was just as well that I did go around that Colosseum way, but I didn't notice in time that they actually were sending a load of units around there. My units have been routed. But Yolk is luckily here to help me out. I'm just going to regroup my archers round with you right now.
Commander has fallen.
Right.
Rally the men. Their spirit wavers.
Shit, my Leonidas is dead. Still, my guys are surviving pretty good. There are 2 sword units on the other side of the Colosseum, but Yolk is round there. There's no point, if anybody's going to just wonder watching the video why I brought my archers away after he kind of saved my ass, it's because there'd be very little point me using my archers here at this time, because they just get loads of friendly fire and it's just too close quarters, there's no point. Oh, we're doing good here, Flame. Once we defeat these guys, I think we're going to push through.
Should support y'all, maybe, because...
Yeah, we'll come around this way and then get in behind those other guys.
Yeah, I'm actually going to send one now.
Yeah,
these guys are almost dead.
Yeah, we can start breaking through, and we can get my guy's going to get revenge for the guys that wrecked them a minute ago.
Missiles ready and waiting.
Okay, I'm going to send my archers with your unit that's next to mine right now.
Right.
I'll just keep them with them, yeah.
I'll definitely try.
As you command. Speed. Missiles awaiting targets.
Right, we're going to be able to push towards their base shortly. Oh yeah, Gabriel, you are fucked, my friend.
As you command.
You can get my victory. There's no point in me sending any more in there because we don't have space to fight. Anyway, you need support on your unit, look, because these guys have been damaged so much. Let's start. Let's get my archers up here. Yeah, Flame, let's go start moving up there with Ethel and.
Yep.
Send yours behind mine if you want, dude, because that unit's very weak. You'll just get absolutely picked off by those archers.
At speed.
Meanwhile, in the Colosseum slaughter, it's surprising how long it's taking to get those guys down, and your guys have taken quite a battering still. Like,
they have.
It's that rank 2 and the rank 3. See, the swords seem to really ruin the hoplites, and I suppose it is that Roman thing again. I mean, you're winning, but we're not winning that hard. Kind of wondering whether we did the right thing there, pulling it out. Still, we look fairly unopposed, although I don't think things are looking too good. Things aren't looking especially great back at our base, it has to be said right now. We need to get in the city here as soon as possible and just take it. I'm thinking though that we actually can try and get in there pretty soon. We've got enough units here that we can cap this pretty quick. I'm just going for their base now, dude. How are you doing in the Colosseum? Let's look.
Doing alright, it's just taking a long time.
Do you think you can hold that? You need anything? Oh, York is sending an archery unit back to help you. And we've cleared their base, dude.
Great.
Right, race to the finish right now. We still have got a lot of units over at our base, but I don't think they've got enough. They've sent so many over there, I don't think they've got enough to hold. Right, let's get my archers in place.
I've broken them here.
Well done, good, that's great. Just bring them up here as soon as possible. What is it to type in team chat?
Just enter.
Whoa. My archer guys just performed some obscure manoeuvre. Ethel should really be taking defensive positions here on the off chance that they come to attack us.
Well, we're about to win.
Oh, we've won it. Wow, we got that so fast. Excellent. Great, good victory. Really pleased we got that on top of the previous losses. That was a good battle there. That was, and it's really good choice. And notice how it was exactly as we said. You see how many units they sent on that top side?
Yeah, tons.
I think it's really important to sort of look at how people are playing and then sort of exploit that, because I think most of the games that I've played so far, those city battles have been a lot more lightweight than the ones out in the field. Do you know what that is? I feel like it's just kind of it's like one of those weird sort of preferences, you know? Like people just feel like it's a bit better out there because they can move around more. But in many ways, I think if you're in the city, I mean, especially if you're playing with another person like I was with you, you can sort of pull out, you can cover the flanks a lot more and make sure that it's safe when you're doing those kind of attacks and stuff.
Definitely.
Yeah. Good.
Got a lot more unit XP for that than the losses.
Yeah, I got 76
Seems like
commander
a big
XP.
difference.
Yeah, it makes a huge difference. Really good. We get victory bonus for capture as well. Bonus commander XP and unit XP for victory by capturing the enemy base. So, yeah, really good. So we've got quite a lot now. Let's see if there's anything I can upgrade here. So I've got hold the line I can spend, but my guys, is that for just Leonidas, or does that apply to my guys? Because I thought I already had that.
That applies to all your troops.
I thought I already had that.
Ability.
I've got hold the line 1.
You can upgrade it. Make it more powerful.
Yeah, that must be it. Yeah, that must be what it is then. So
you
yeah.
mouse over it.
Oh yeah, so I
see.
see. Yeah. So hold the line 1 out of 10. So it's probably going to be worth doing for that. For 80, I would have thought. Because I'm not really going to upgrade my other units right now. I'm going to keep them as rank 2, but like unlocked everything. Because, yeah, I can't unlock the next stuff anyway. So yeah, I'm going to unlock that for this guy. There we are. So now I've got hold the line at 2. So that's far better. Excellent. So that's going to make those things a lot better. Great. Okay, so that's Total War Arena. It's a little bit different than Total War, but I think it still plays out really well. Yeah, it's an interesting one. We'll be spending some more time with it. Anyway, guys, yeah, so that game will be coming out soon. I don't know, have we got a date for when this is out fully? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
No, it's just kind of in progress right now. But it's in a closed alpha currently. I don't think people can... I think people can play when they get invites and stuff, right? Because they've been encouraging to sort of get people involved. Okay, thanks for watching, guys, and yeah, I'll see you next time for some more Total War Arena.